A 13-year-old girl disappears. Days later, her body is found in the charred remains of an abandoned building. What unfolds next is a case so horrifying, it has left an entire community in shock. This is the tragic story of KeiMani Latigue. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe if you want more in-depth crime stories that uncover the truth behind the headlines. Now, let's get into it. On March 18, 2024, 13-year-old KeiMani Latigue was reported missing in Toledo, Ohio. The last person known to have seen her? Her own father, Darnell Jones. Jones initially told authorities that KeiMani had called him late at night, scared and alone. He claimed to have picked her up, but what happened next would soon unravel into a horrifying nightmare. For 5 agonizing days, her family and the community searched relentlessly, putting up flyers and pleading for information. But the truth would soon come to light in the most gruesome way imaginable. On March 25, investigators made a grim discovery in a burned-out building on Miami Street. The body of a young girl was found inside. It was KeiMani. But this wasn't just a case of a missing child. Authorities were about to uncover something far more sinister. According to the Lucas County Coroner's Office, KeiMani had been brutally murdered. The report confirmed that she suffered multiple incised wounds to the neck. But the most horrifying details? She had been nearly decapitated, sexually assaulted, and her hands had been removed. And the prime suspect? Her own father, Darnell Jones. The hunt for Jones began immediately. Authorities issued an arrest warrant, but he was nowhere to be found. He had vanished. Days later, law enforcement tracked Jones nearly 140 miles away in Columbus, Ohio. He had been hiding, but police weren't far behind. As SWAT officers closed in on him in a neighborhood near downtown Columbus, Jones made a desperate attempt to escape, pulling a gun from his sweatshirt and firing at officers. Officers returned fire, hitting him multiple times. Jones was critically injured but survived. He was immediately taken into custody. KeiMani's death has sent shockwaves through the community. Hundreds gathered for a vigil at the site where her body was found. Friends, family, and classmates shared their grief, remembering her as a kind and loving girl. One of KeiMani's classmates, 13-year-old Makenna, recalled how she was always kind, no matter what. Her mother and grandmother, who had been desperately searching for her, are now left with only heartbreak. Jones is now facing multiple charges, including kidnapping, murder, and felonious assault. Prosecutors are building their case, and the full weight of the law will soon be upon him. The question remains, why? Why would a father commit such an unspeakable act against his own daughter? Was this premeditated? Or was it a moment of uncontrollable rage?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think led to this horrific crime? This case is a tragic reminder of the darkness that can lurk within. But together, we can shed light on these stories. If you found this video informative, hit that like button, subscribe for more true crime content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.